Coming to you live from the remnants of Lakes Camp, this is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Kyle.
And this is part 2 of the Power Curve, in which we are ranking every card in Arkham Horror, the card game. Someone had to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely a requirement for humanity.
I don't...
We are taking the burden upon ourselves.
Look, I don't see anyone better than us for the job.
I agree.
So...
I don't see any other applicants, but I also don't see anyone better.
So we have set out to do it by drawing one card at a time from this shuffled collection and slotting it into our ever-growing list that currently looks like this. You will surely see more of it as we go, or see it on screen more as we go, and then there will be a link to the list that will be 20 cards long by the end of this video in the description.
Great.
And you can hit the like button and comment while you're down there.
You should.
Did I miss anything?
And hype.
Oh, and the hype button.
Hypes.
YouTube has a hype button now. You can hit it on the same video 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're worth the hype. That's what I'm going to say.
That's
what I've been hearing.
Give us your hype. Steven, we left off with Kyle. You want to draw our next card?
Sure thing.
All right.
This is potentially the new best card in Arkham. Logical Reasoning. Level 4.
Yeah, this might actually be.
I was really hoping for a very decisive nope, but I was like, well, it's a good card.
This is pretty good. All right, what does it do?
So this has 3 will icons. It's an insight. For each clue you have, it's a secret card. For each clue you have to a maximum of 3, either heal 2 horror from an investigator at your location or discard a terror card at your location. So to be clear, this can heal 6 horror from investigators at your location, or it could heal 4 horror and discard a Frozen in Fear.
And the flavor text?
Oh, I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Plato, the Republic.
But what is the flavor text? That just seemed accurate to you, yeah. This card's great. This card's expensive, experience-wise.
Yeah.
But healing up to 6 horror, as long as you don't have to spend or drop the clues, right? You possess the clues.
Yep.
If you possess the clues, which people who are taking high-level seeker cards tend to.
Yep.
You, for 2 resources and a card and an action, heal 6 horror from among your team.
Yep.
It's really good.
It's quite good.
I was playing
It's
Lucius
really
recently, and his weakness gives him a lot of horror. So for the first half of the campaign, I was just ganking Pete Sylvester out of my teammates' hands with rogue cards. But eventually he was like, Steven, can I please cut Pete Sylvester from my deck? I'm sick of devoting a deck slot to just getting
Do a card for you.
Yeah. So I eventually took Logical Reasoning 4 because otherwise I would just die miserably.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of level 4 and 5 cards are cool but not great, and you take them just because you've never taken them before and want to do something splashy. This isn't one of them. This is kind of just a really good kind of utility card.
It's not splashy at all.
I mean, it's healing 6 horror at once is pretty splashy.
I guess.
And not to undercut the discarding of terrors from play also, which on a scenario or campaign basis
a lot of Seekers are terrible at clearing Frozen in Fear.
That's true. Yeah.
Joe, for example, but a lot of them.
Yeah, it's like,
Or if your rogue gets stuck with a Frozen in Fear, that's really tough for them, too.
Yeah, willpower for Seekers can be all over the place, but also the fact that you can discard it for allies even means that a Seeker with decent willpower still might use this for that purpose. I think this card's very good.
I agree. It's very good.
Yeah, I don't love that the flavor text is a real quote. I prefer when it's just original writing. And what's going on in the art anyway? It's like
it's a lamp, I think.
It's a candle. It's a candle with a triangle and casting some
there's some shadows. Oh, that might actually be a Plato reference.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because there is this whole parable of the cave about is the reflection the same thing as the true thing? So I think they might be trying to allude to that. However, it's very vague. This is not a super clear reference to the allegory of the cave, but it maybe is trying to be.
Is the level 4 lantern candle brighter than the level 0? That's my question.
I doubt it, but I wish this game did more like slight tweaks to the art in the leveled up versions.
Well, it's why I sort of forget that there is a level 0 version of this, because I feel like this is one where the 4 gets played way more than the 0.
I think the level 0 is quite good.
I play the level 0 pretty regularly. I think between the two, I probably played the level 0 more just because sometimes
I definitely play this one much more.
Because whether I go for the level 4 version depends on how the campaign has been feeling as far as horror and stuff.
I think it still has 2 will icons too at level 0.
Like I think it'll be an interesting discussion when level 0 comes up sometime, whether we rank that higher or lower than this. But for now, this I think belongs very high. How high? Is it Promise of Power high?
I think it might be number 2.
I could see that below Promise of Power, but above Lucky.
I could go 1, but I'm also fine with 2.
I think I am with you on 2. Kyle, are you on that page?
I think I'm with you.
Okay. Even though its flavor text and art, I think, are both underwhelming. It's good enough that it's still getting 2 from me. Logical
and it's
reason
3 will icons in case you get it really early and you just don't have those things yet.
Or if you're just killing a scenario or what's difficult for you in a scenario is passing tests and not taking horror.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's a meaningful extra flexibility it has. Yeah. Mm-hmm. More Seeker. This time it's level 0. Another kind of staple, really. It's Transmogrify. It's I've
never heard of this card in my life.
Yeah. It is a 1-cost Seeker event with a Willpower and Intellect icon. It is a Gambit and Science traded card. Okay. It says, Evade. You may use Intellect instead of Agility for this evasion attempt. If you succeed and the enemy is non-elite, attach Transmography to it. Attached enemy gains Massive, Cannot Move, and Fast ability. After you evade this enemy, discover 1 clue at its location. Limit once per round. I said, blow it up, not blow it up. This flavor text. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
right?
That's better flavor text.
That's the kind of comedy I want in my horror games. Yes, this is a Seeker event that evades an enemy, and if you do, basically turns it into a different enemy entirely. One that is massive but stationary, and if you decide, I think the best use of this card is probably to just then leave it there for the rest of the game, not having to worry about it. But if you do need to spend more time in that location, every time you evade your new massive buddy, you get a free clue.
Well, when did this come out?
That is the icon for Scarlet Keys, I think.
Okay. Because I completely forgot that this card existed, because it actually kind of reads like it's meant to go with Lucius and String Along, where it's like you could actually drag it along with you with String Along.
It does feel like a Lucius card.
Discover 2 clues when you evade.
And yeah, I think you probably would be fine. I don't know if it's one of the best 30 for Lucius, but I think that this would go just fine in his deck.
Yeah, but I could have completely forgotten this existed.
I don't think it's one that I've played.
Yeah.
But it is one that I would like to play. It's like another one that's just cool. The idea that you just well, I was going to say that you just turn some enemy into a giant monster, but a lot of the time it was a monster to begin with. So you just changed it into another monster. It's cool.
It is cool.
I
really don't remember this card existing.
And it would also go with the rogue who likes dragging an enemy around, except it's not a parlay. It feels like an Alessandra card also, but it's not a parlay. So I think
this Trish likes having enemies. The spy.
True. Yes.
She gets more clues or
but she doesn't. Oh, she gets to evade. So it's like I get a clue or I evade this for a clue.
Yes. Yeah. So she could evade this and then get 2 clues.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
So it's all right, I guess.
I think it's pretty good.
So
I think it's above Sledgehammer. I'm gonna say
Whoa, that's.
I think if we forgot the card existed, it has to go in the bottom half.
I don't think that's a hard and fast rule, but I think this is no Sledgehammer. It's definitely no You've Had Worse. Better than Emergency Cash, I'll allow.
I don't think so.
I could see it slotting just below emergency.
Is it going somewhere down with Surprising Find and Ursula, the mediocre seeker zone?
What if we just put it between Cash and Relic Hunter?
Yeah,
I'm on board for that.
Break up this neutral party.
Okay. So that was Transmogrify.
Cool.
All right.
And it's what is a gambit? Who can take gambits?
Marion.
Oh.
This is not a Marion card.
Not so much.
No, but she could.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad. What's the next card? Wow, this is a great card, guys. Song of the Dead. It's a level 2.
It's
2 cost.
There's a level 0 Song of the Dead, right?
No.
No.
No, this is the original.
Okay.
The OG.
It's just bad enough that it feels like level 0.
Yeah. It's been panned enough.
Well, I clearly need a memory refresh. What is it?
So it's a level 2 cost asset. It's a spell and song trait. Uses 5 charges for 2 costs. It's pretty good.
That's a great charge to resource
ratio.
ratio.
Spend as an action. We can spend a charge to fight using willpower instead of combat, and you get +1 willpower for the fight. And for the attack, if a skull symbol is revealed during this attack deals +2 damage.
Triple damage.
Triple damage.
All you have to do
Let's find that skull.
is draw a skull.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good skull to damage ratio.
I think this was the first attack spell after Shriveling, right?
I think it
Believe
was.
so,
And
yeah.
I feel like it came out, and you're like, oh, I'll put it in Jim. He draws more skulls.
It was like between theme, like the flavor of the card Song of the Dead. It was, I think, in, if not the Dunwich.
It was in Jim.
Was it? I don't know if it was in the, like, literally the box with him or later in the cycle.
in Dunwich,
but but like it was that was 7 products back in his day.
But like, I think
Anyway,
You're so right.
usually most of the leveled up cards were later in the cycle,
Oh,
so
wow,
so
yeah.
you're like half done with your gym campaign before this
Remember that
iconic
model?
gym card would come out. Yeah,
it's like not the problem with it is that you're like, oh, this synergizes with Jim, but like there's like 16 tokens in the bag, and
Yeah.
Jim treats 1 extra one as a skull.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't actually meaningfully make the odds good.
with Jim, like in most scenarios, there's like 3 skulls instead of 2
Yeah.
for the purposes of stuff like this. No, Jim never worked. Jim never did what it said on the tin. Basically,
I feel like today's gym works better than yesterday's gym, though. Like now that you have Nikosi, that allows you to treat all the other tokens as sigil.
But like, does even the better Jim decks, do they play Song of the Dead?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
So
And
this is
certainly
near the bottom.
since this came out, there's a lot more cards to synergize with it. Whether it's Olive McBride or the I can't think of the name of one of the options, but something that lets you like seal a token and resolve it later.
There's something that like turns 2 curses into a skull.
Yeah.
Oof, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so there are a lot of
Yeah.
new tricks to make this work.
And
But
yet
it
it doesn't
also-
seem like
yeah.
anyone's playing it.
But if you need like 6 cards to make this 1 card work,
Yeah.
then you're probably doing something wrong.
And it does what? Situationally, 1 more damage than Shriveling always does. Is that right?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
It's very hard to justify this over Shriveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Shriveling in core?
Shriveling is core. Yeah.
So it's sticking around. That's too bad.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, this is an aside that has no place in this spot in this video, but like I still kind of expect and hope for a core set 3.0 to go with. I think that like the current environment that is going to be 3 cycles or 3 boxes worth of content to this that the game is kind of designed around. For one thing, we won't be able to judge it for 3 years, right? Because nothing that's come out, even the Drowned City, was not designed with that in mind yet. Because that was a business first decision. Anyway, that's aside. But I think that part of properly designing with a different design mindset is a new core set.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
hopefully,
maybe we'll
hopefully
get
we
that.
get it. Yeah.
Do we have a new bottom?
Yes. Yes, I looked at the bottom. I am an Armor of Ardennes stan. I think that it should not be at the bottom of the list.
Steven, how do you feel? Is this better than Armor of Ardennes?
It's definitely worse than Ursula, right? So we're talking about the bottom 2 slots?
I think so.
Okay.
I could go either way.
I could too.
We can throw Brandon a bone.
Hell yeah! Song of the Dead 2. It's done. Next card.
That was you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Lucky Dice. This is a rogue card. 2 cost, 2 XP. A Lucky Dice, or are they?
Right.
I think there are new lucky dice too, right?
Will and agility icons. It's an item and a relic. It's exceptional. After you reveal a chaos token, spend 2 resources, ignore the chaos token, and reveal another one to resolve. If that token has a auto fail, remove lucky dice from the game.
Yeah, it's one of the first exceptional cards, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I liked it because it was new and exceptional and
Yep.
expensive and stuff, but I'm not sure it was ever very good. It's so many resources.
Yeah, well, I feel like it came out with Jenny, and you're like, oh, this is what I'll use my Jenny resources on.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that there's better stuff to use your money and XP on.
Yeah, and here in 2025, there's a lot more competition for your accessory slot. So
Especially in
you would
Rogue.
need to take a Relic Hunter, which as we've established, not a great card. And so it's a lot of experience to then spend a lot of resources to...
I mean, it's 2 resources. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah, but if you use it once around, that's a lot of resources. And if you're not using it once around, what are you doing spending all this experience and accessories?
You're so right.
Thank you. That's all I want to hear.
I kind of forgot the spend 2 resources to use it part of this
Oh,
card.
you were just looking at the cost of the
Yeah,
card.
I was like,
No.
it's 2 resources. It's fine.
It's 2 resources to gain the ability to spend,
To
two,
spend
resources
2 resources.
to redraw a token.
Yeah, this is trash.
Yeah. The one thing I think this has going for it is it doesn't exhaust. You can even do it multiple times on the same test, right?
Yep.
Then the risk is just that you hit the auto fail and have to discard the dice. So that's kind of cool that if you're sitting on 8 resources, you are like immune to bad luck.
But usually, the token you want to redraw is the autofail.
There are definitely
Like, there are times
by the
that you're
end
like,
of a scenario, a skull is sometimes an auto fail. Like sometimes a skull is like -12 by the end of a scenario.
I mean, and
sometimes.
yeah.
And also there are a number of tokens that do a bad thing even if you succeed. You know, if it's like
That's
Stick
true.
of Horror,
That's true.
That's true.
Get a Doom, it may be worth redrawing that even if you're going to pass.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those cards that also, it gains value the higher difficulty you're
Yeah,
playing.
I was just gonna say, like,
because the
this
bag
is
is swingier,
hard.
so a redraw is better for what you said, there's more painful abilities attached to them, and I think on hard and expert, they're more likely to trigger all the time rather than just if you fail.
Yep.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so I think it only has its place in hard and expert, and even then, are you going to have the money to afford
Yeah.
it?
I feel like if this was printed now, it maybe would let you redraw the autofail and then it discards or something. At this era of the game, the autofail was like untouchable.
Yeah.
And
true.
I think over the 9 years of the game, they've printed
Yeah.
a lot more things that can mitigate even the autofail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's above our dens, but no higher.
Really? You think it's below Ursula?
I think it's
I
below Ursula.
agree. Yeah.
Okay. We're really trashing cards this round. That was Lucky Dice 2, right?
Yeah.
So 4 XP with exceptional. Okay. Next up, Contemplative. Who knows what this does? Pop quiz.
I've actually seen this recently. Is it like Lucky Shot but for clues?
You would have to tell me what Lucky Shot does.
It's the one that's like +1 damage and it can be a connecting location.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you
it's
seem
Lucky
to
Shot
remember
for
it.
clues.
I really thought this would be like a You Have Worse, where
No, it's a new one.
No one remembers it existed.
It's a new one.
It is.
It's
It's
actually
Drowned
pretty
City.
good in
Yeah.
George Barnaby. It's just
Oh,
new,
okay. I don't
so-
think I played it in my Barnaby. Anyway, this is a survivor skill with no skill icons on it.
Well, I played this in Barnaby.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, what kind of fool doesn't put it in their Barnaby deck?
Yeah.
Apparently this
Someone
fool.
who clearly doesn't contemplate their deck choices.
Yeah.
You may commit. It's innate traded. You may commit contemplative. How do you say that? Contemplative to an investigation or skill test during a parlay attempt at your location or a connecting location. So it is parlays only. If this test
Wait,
No, or
skill
investigate,
test.
right?
skill
an
test.
investigation or skill test during a
An investigation, comma,
There's
or
no
a skill
you're
test
right.
during a
There is no comma. This sentence is hard to parse.
It is, yes.
An investigation.
Contemplate more.
Yeah, it should It needs some more punctuation. Yeah, an investigation or skill test during a parlay attempt. Why isn't it just an investigation or a parlay attempt?
Yeah.
It's a great question.
At your location or a connecting location. Weird. Okay. Wow, this is already a bottom half card for its templating. If this test is successful, the performing investigator discovers one clue at their location. You played this?
This is a great card.
This card seems garbage.
What are you talking about?
It's deduction without the skill, and it can be used at connecting locations.
Yeah.
To me, that makes it worse than deduction.
Like
Deduction
deduction
is
is
like
like
reach.
When you say, yeah, but it's not you can just discover a clue at a connecting location. It's someone on your team has to be at a connecting
Also,
location doing that.
Brandon, if deduction was on here, it would probably be the number one card. So like this could be worse
Sure.
than deduction and still be in the top 5.
I think this card is trash.
You're wrong.
It's very good.
It's
Very good.
As someone who's just played it in a campaign most recently, it's great.
a whole card to just, if successful, get one clue in a kind of hard to set up situation where you're one location away doing a specific type of test.
No, it also works on your own location. It's
Sure.
not only connecting locations.
But that's just like most red characters can take deduction. This is just a strictly worse deduction than.
It's
More deduction.
yeah. It's like again, it's maybe a tiny bit worse than deduction, which is one of the best cards in the game.
And
Therefore, I would say it's a pretty high up card.
And I will say deduction doesn't have to be any specific sort of test. It does to get an additional clue, but it can help you in a pinch in a lot of things.
Also, deduction can only go on intellect investigates. This can go on all of your mystic investigates. So skill icons are bad because they limit you.
Yeah, this is and there is this is super niche, but in my Barnaby I ran the new 5-level survivor asset that allows you to play red skills from your discard pile and then bottom them, and it was amazing to play
this
this.
isn't-
Also,
Oh, yeah.
not niche.
Look at the
True
traits.
Survivor is a very good card that recurs 3 innate skill cards. That's an innate skill card.
There's no way that this is better than emergency cash, though.
It is
In no universe does this go above
Well,
emergency
maybe
cash.
emergency
on
cash
this
should be
list.
higher, but this is definitely either. This is probably 2.
I think.
I think.
Oh no, I don't think it's 2. I think it's. I think this is number 5. I think it goes between Cat Mask and You've Had Worse.
That still feels too high.
I think it's much better than Lucky.
I did just notice it has a dog in the art, so I will extend it some grace for that.
Thank God.
It is, I believe, the first dog card on our list.
All right, number 1 is this.
But yeah, I don't
I think this is much better than Lucky. Like, I don't even think it's close.
No, hell no.
I
Hell
think this goes
no.
in a lot more decks than Lucky. Like, way more.
What? Are you kidding?
No, not
This
at
does
all.
not go in more decks than Lucky.
Lucky almost never gets
Lucky-
played anymore.
Lucky-
This gets played quite a bit.
Yeah, because it's new and novel, not because
No,
it's
because
good.
it's good. Like, also, Long Shot, which is the damage version of this, got played all the time.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it?
I think it got played quite a bit.
You had to explain to me what it was.
It's
Yeah,
this.
because you hardly play the game anymore, Brandon.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree that it's above Lucky. I think it might be just below Lucky.
Above Cat Mask?
Dog over cat.
I mean, yeah.
I
there
agree
is some
dog
val-
over
there is some
cat,
validity to
but
that.
Cat Mask is so good.
I
I
still
still
better than Cat Mask.
really
Yeah.
No.
no. I have
No.
to. I don't agree.
Like,
I think in George it's really good. I think in most others it's good.
I think that you would play it in a lot of
I,
survivors.
I think this card, and like maybe you would put Guts near the top, or not Guts, what is the intellect one?
Deduction.
No, the neutral one.
Perception?
Perception. I think it's worse than Perception. And maybe you would put Perception at the top of the list. I don't know. We haven't talked about it yet, but I think it's
I don't
worse than
think it's
Perception.
worse than Perception. It's,
Like, Perception actually helps you pass the test and draws a card, whereas this is just a clue.
yeah,
Clue is so good.
It doesn't.
Do you know, like, there's cards where you have to pay 2 resources to get a clue. This is 0 resources to get a clue.
Yeah, but there are also so many cards that give you clues for less than 2 resources. So just because there are other bad
But,
cards.
like, there's a lot of pretty good cards where you pay 1 resource for a clue. Like, Evidence is a perfectly fine card where you're paying 1 resource to get a clue.
Kyle, there's no way this goes above emergency cash.
It's definitely better than...
it does go above emergency cash.
Yeah.
A value of a clue, like So if we think about Rex, a whole investigator gets one extra clue. His entire ability is one extra clue per round.
Yeah, I don't think...
If you pass hard enough.
I don't think that spending an entire card to get the once per round ability of an investigator is a particularly strong baseline.
There are so many...
Emergency cash is better than that.
There are so many cards that give you one clue that get played all the time.
A lot of investigators' once per round ability is to gain a resource. Like,
I think the lowest I'm willing to go is one below
emergency cash.
No,
I will allow it to go above transmogrify.
I think like
that's
you've had worse is as low as I'm willing.
I think
to
it should go above you've had worse for sure.
I think it goes between Catmask and you've had worse. Then
yeah,
that's insane.
I think this is insanely low.
That's insane to me. But all right. If you're both on the same page, I will.
As players who have played this card and Arkham in the last 6 months.
Turns out in Arkham, clues are important.
I've played Arkham on this YouTube channel in this summer. I don't know what you're talking about.
But which campaign?
Wait, yeah,
the basic campaign.
The rare one, no one has anymore.
I haven't.
Yeah, that's insane. That's the biggest mistake on this list, but such is life.
But we've made it.
Yeah.
All right, what's your card?
That was my card.
That was your card?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I have the OG lockpicks. Actually, no, not the OG.
The level 0.
This is the level 0 lockpicks.
Yeah.
The arguably better lockpicks.
It's very arguable.
It is item, tool, and illicit traded. As an action, you exhaust lockpicks to investigate, adding your agility to your intellect skill value. And if you did not succeed by at least 2, you discard lockpicks.
Yeah, like AKA the trash lockpicks. The one you sort of put in your deck when you know you're going to spend your first experience point on. Because it's just lockpicks 1, right?
Yeah, it's
only one more experience for 3 breakable moments.
Yeah, 3 lives, basically.
And like 3 lives is like always enough. And you generally have 1 or 2 left. But like you're gonna draw an auto fail or something at some point in the game.
And it might be the first time you use it.
It could be the first time you use it.
That'd be a waste of 2 actions and 3 resources.
Having 3 tokens on it not only means you're unlikely to lose it, period, but it smooths out that bad luck.
Yeah.
Right? In a way that this has no guarantee to do.
Sure.
Even Lucky Dice can't save you from losing your lockpicks. If it's an auto fail, you know.
Where does this go?
Yeah, it's an interesting one because it is, in its own little way, a staple card. Probably because I do tend to put it in decks where I know I'm spending like my scenario 1 experience to upgrade it.
Yeah.
Although there's a lot of other options to investigate with agility now. They don't add it, but there's a lot of other options.
That's true. I do think in more recent rogue decks I have mixed that up and put in a different card entirely, even though I know that card is going to get cut for lockpicks 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would definitely put Thieves' Kit above this, even though you don't get to add the intellect because it's
great.
Super reliable.
And you get resources.
Love
resources.
So, like, are we in like the transmogrify to relic or transmogrify to surprising find kind of range on the list?
I think so.
I could even go below Ursula. I would definitely go above Lucky Dice.
Okay. Number 13. I'm comfortable with that, Kyle.
Above
Lucky Dice, below Ursula.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
The Lucky Dice being 13 is kind of funny.
I knocked off
No
the next
spoilers.
card.
Wow. And so I because it is like the I can't think of another card that so many people just call when they talk about the card, call it lockpick 0 because it is like not the default lockpicks people talk about. So I was tempted to write lockpick 0 on there, but I guess like all the other zeros, I'll leave it off.
Lockpicks.
All right, Steven.
Protective gear, cool art.
It is cool art.
Always reminds me of C-3PO.
I can see it. I don't think that's ever occurred to me.
Really?
Occurred to me.
If C-3PO had a fire hose, this would be it.
So this is a 4-cost 2 XP Guardian and Survivor asset. It's got Will and Agility icons. It's an item and an armor. It's got 3 health and 3 sanity, and as a reaction, when you draw a Hazard Treachery, deal a damage and a horror to this to cancel that card's revelation effects. The flavor text is, after what you've seen, you intend to sleep in it.
It's good flavor text.
Yeah,
it's
it
good
is.
art. Is there anything else good about it?
The card's good. I think it's
Elaborate.
It's much better than the armor of Ardennes knees. Much better.
I mean, it is a lot less experience.
Lot less experience, same cost. Has both 3 and 3, so just as an armor point of view, it's really nice. And then I played it in whatever set it came out in,
Edge of the Earth.
Edge of the Earth, and there's so many bad hazards in there that were
So-
nice to cancel.
Hazards are the ones that attach to the location? Or is it not
I
always
think
that?
I think it's not always that, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's one of
it's,
them.
and it's when you draw one. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, maybe not 100% of the time. Some of them might even just be something that resolves and goes away. I think that they're not usually going to be in your threat area.
No,
Yeah, they're-
no.
But they're usually either attached to a location
Attached,
whatever.
or they
Yeah.
Like a landslide
something
that's
happens
like-
and you're like
yeah.
you have to dodge something,
Yeah.
or you're taking.
Like I think this is pretty much, and I think it was in that cycle. But this is basically like Edge of the Earth campaign tech, and
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you'd spend. Well, I mean, it is a body slot. I was gonna say I don't think you'd spend 2 experience 4 resources on a card just for 3 damage and 3 horror soak, but maybe you would. Like it's not that.
I mean,
bad a deal.
it's a similar cost to what are the neutrals from the core set?
Oh, Elder Sign Amulet.
Yeah,
yeah.
Bulletproof Vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it compares favorably to those, and it is like the. Oh wait, I forgot it. It's level 2 for a second. Level 0 multi-class cards are like functionally neutral. Like 3/4 of
Sure.
investigators can take any given one. As the level 2 one, that's not as true here.
But level 2 is like still like probably 80% if it's hitting 2 classes.
No, I mean I think level 0 is, and I've literally done the math on this because I've
Okay.
ranted about multi-class before. It was like 70-75%. So this is probably half of investigators maybe that can take it.
I believe that in Edge of the Earth there was like one of the companions could let you ignore a hazard, but maybe you take this if that ally dies, or if there's like another ally you really want to take instead.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can take that one, you may just do that some of the times.
It's positive on the Tommy curve. It's 4
$6.
cost and
Ooh.
$6.
Yeah. Tommy would like this one. It's art. I was just gonna say arguably, probably not even arguably a better card for him than the armor.
Definitely.
So I'm thinking it's like above Ursula, but not that much above Ursula. What do you think?
I like. I don't know. I think I could even put it above Transmogrify, maybe just below Emergency Cache. It's got cool art.
It does have cool
It's
art.
got honestly
And-
some of
and
the coolest art. Like how
great
many-
art and a good, funny flavor text, right?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
It's
But so does Transmogrify have good art and good flavor text.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of where we're looking. Is it above or below? I think it might be below.
I could
It's
go either
really
way.
expensive
I think if it's up to me, I would put
Let's-
it above Transmogrify, but I'm not gonna fight you.
let's do one below.
Okay,
I don't feel
so
strongly
between
about it.
Transmogrify and Relic Hunter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I said about the armor being better than Armor of Ardes, I think.
Yeah.
I nailed it.
I agree with that.
At some point, you're not going to be able to lay out this entire list on the table and use it as a visual aid. You're gonna have to just learn the cards.
Brandon, you are not allowed to put anything else on this table.
This table is not large enough.
We're gonna just have to what we can do is just like do them, sort of stack them
just
top
stagger
of each
them on
other.
top. All right, I'm going to read the next card. It is the Runic Axe. Ooh, our first customizable card. So it is a 4-cost Guardian asset that takes up both hands. It's an item, a weapon, and melee. It's customizable. It uses 4 charges and replenishes one of these charges at the start of each round. It has an action, fight. You get +1 combat for this attack. Before this attack, you may spend any number of charges to imbue the axe with that many different inscriptions. Your inscription options are accuracy, you get an additional +2 combat for this attack, or power, this attack deals +1 damage. So I will dig up the customizable card, but before that, I guess, any thoughts on how is this as a level 0 card? I actually think it's not that bad.
I think it's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the best Guardian weapons in the game, I think.
It's also, I feel like, has a lot of people can take it that can't take a lot of the fancier Guardians. So I've personally only seen Charlie play this, but it's really good in Charlie. Like, I think he can't take anything nearly as good.
I've played it in Carson as a way to...
Does Carson, is he unable to play guns or something like that?
I don't think there's any limitations on that. He just spends almost no actions for himself.
Yeah.
So a weapon that you can like blow all its charges, let it replenish for a few rounds while you're giving away your actions up, and then use it again, like really fit his flow.
Yeah.
I really liked it. And then, as you know, you can then spend your experience points to level up both your copies of this. That's what customizable is. And so here's a quick run-through of the options. For 1 experience, this asset gets -1 cost and gains the relic trait. I don't know. The -1 cost is really the point of that.
Let's Ursula play it.
Yeah, that's called heirloom. Maybe the relic trait thing is more flavor. Let's Ursula play it. Yeah, I guess that's right. That's how it works, right? Is that if you spend the experience at the time you add it to your deck, you can include it in someone like Ursula. Yeah, okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah.
2 now.
Inscription of Glory. Add this inscription. The next 4 are all inscriptions you can add that are new things you can spend your charges on. So, Glory. If this attack defeats an enemy, choose one. Draw a card, heal 1 damage, or heal 1 horror. It's wild that this is a customizable card, and then within that, you have 3 choices.
Yeah.
Inscription of the Elders. If this attack succeeds by an amount equal to or greater than your location shroud, discover a clue at your location. So you are investigating with your axe. Inscription of the Hunt. Immediately move to a connecting location or engage an enemy at your location. Inscription of Fury. If this attack is successful, in addition to its standard damage, deal 1 damage to each other enemy engaged with you. So all of those things cost 1 experience. And then if you're a high roller, for 3 experience, Ancient Power, you may imbue the same inscription up to 2 times. Or up to 3 times. Was it 2 here? Just that many different inscriptions.
1.
Okay, yeah. Saga, replenish 2 of the charges at the start of your turn instead of 1. And Script Weaver, for every charge spent, you may imbue the axe with 2 different inscriptions. If you spend 7 experience on that and Ancient Power, then for 3 charges, you can get 6 total inscriptions. With repeating up to the same one up to 3 times.
The Hunt one is really good for 1 XP. Being able to like move in and attack something was very useful in the campaign I played.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I tried that one.
Yeah, I don't think I did either, but that does sound great.
Yeah, I think...
Especially if you're like the Guardian that chases down all the enemies in a big player count.
I think I have I think I've just played this in 1 campaign, but I think I gave it Glory, that gives you that flexibility to draw or heal, and I was playing Carson, so healing felt very Carson also, even though it is just healing from yourself.
Yeah.
But, and then the replenishing 2 charges and 2... doing 2 imbues per charge, both very good, although it gets pricey at that point.
Yeah, and the 7 XP build you cannot do in Charlie, because he maxes out at level 3 Guardian. So some characters can't.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing about the customizable mechanic, is that you get capped depending on your Guardian deck building limitations. I really like this card.
Yeah, it's so good.
And not that it is actually relevant at the moment to where it goes on this list, but I think it's one of the best customizable cards.
Okay.
Yep.
So where does it go on the list?
I think it's definitely above Sledgehammer for me.
Yeah. Sledgehammer has been kind of a line where I've wanted to be a little stubborn because I think Sledgehammer is so damn cool, but I think this qualifies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a better weapon and a cooler weapon.
I mean, you've had worses on there largely for cool factor.
I think it's above that.
I could put it above.
I was going to say above Contemplative, so I don't mind putting it above that. Above Contemplative.
I think it could be the new 3.
Above Cat Mask.
Above
Lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah. Ooh. Lucky's the tough sell. But,
I think I'm sold. Honestly.
It's more fun than Lucky.
It's definitely more fun than Lucky.
I actually, famously don't like being prepared for everything in this game. I don't like mystics that just cancel everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Lucky is in a different way actually in that same style, right?
Yeah.
As canceling things.
Well, it's like what's the Soothsayer's Gloria, maybe?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gloria is like a very powerful character, but very, very boring.
Yeah.
Maybe the most boring character in the game.
Yeah.
But also top tier.
It'll be interesting to discuss where to put her on the power curve when we get to her someday.
Yeah.
Because I agree with everything you just said.
Yeah. I crushed the campaign I played with Gloria and I had no fun.
Alright, is Relic Runic Axe our new number 3? It's not above Logical Reasoning 4, is it? Are we getting that crazy?
Fine with it at 3.
Kyle looks like he is thinking about 2. Do we agree it's not number 1? Promise of Power is still our current number 1?
It doesn't give you any curses. So.
Right, so yeah, you're right.
No,
Yep.
it can't be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
a little tempted to put it above Logical Reasoning, but it doesn't seem like I have much support there.
I think
Only
Logical
because
Reasoning is so
Logical
damn
Reason-
good.
It is really good, but like Runic Axe, when you find it in your hand, you're going to be happy about it all the time. Whereas Logical Reasoning, only
Not your second
sometimes.
It's true. Not your
Second copy of Logical Reasoning is better.
It depends.
Like, is
It can be pretty redundant. It does have better icons. But
But it's also 4 more XP, whereas your second Runic Axe was just as much as your first. So it was you spent all the XP on the first, and the second is gratis.
I'll let that slide. Okay.
Spend 8 XP on one axe, and you get a second axe for free.
I
It's a
think-
BOGO sale.
I think it's below Logical Reasoning.
All right, I won't fight you.
I also think that Logical Reasoning is like one of, if not the best card at what it does. And I don't think you would say that Runic Axe is one of the best Guardian weapons.
No, I would agree with that.
Okay, so number 3, Runic
As far as
Axe.
healing goes, Logical Reasoning does a damn good job of healing horror.
We have 18 cards on our list, which means that there are 2 left.
I have one of them.
You have one.
I have Agnes Baker,
Ooh.
a new investigator. Hopefully she'll beat
New
up
investigator.
the new one from the core set. She is the waitress. 5 willpower, 2 intellect, 2 combat, 3 agility, sorcerer traded. A reaction after 1 or more horror is placed on Agnes Baker. Deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location. Limit once per phase. She has an Elder Sign effect +1 for each horror on Agnes Baker. Boring. She has flavor text.
As core set Elder Sign abilities tend to be
Yeah.
boring, yeah.
Flavor text of I remember another life, one of sorcery and conquest. She has 6 health and 8. What's the other stat?
Sanity.
Sanity. That's the one. 30 deck build. She takes main class Mystic, so 0 to 5. Secondary class 0 to 2. Survivor. Neutrals. She has 2 signatures, an heirloom of Hyperborea and Dark Memory, and yeah, she has some text.
Yeah, and that heirloom of Hyperborea is an accessory slot 3-cost asset that says, as a reaction after you play a spell card, draw 1 card. The etchings on its surface change from day to day, shifting and moving whenever I'm not looking. How does she know they're moving when she's not looking?
She knows.
And that doesn't even tap, right? So you could play 3 spells and draw 3 cards.
Or more than 3.
Sure.
Yeah, there's limitless card draw. But you would eventually draw your Dark Memory, which is a 2-cost event weakness. I actually kind of always forget that they had this type of design back in the core set. The weaknesses that like go in your hand until you play them. There weren't very many of them, but she had one. It's a spell, and it says place 1 doom on the current agenda. This can cause it to advance. And if Dark Memory is in your hand at the end of your turn, reveal it and take 2 horror. And then
It'll trigger her heirloom when you play it.
That's
Yeah.
true. Synergy. Yeah.
there you go.
The flavor text on that is just, no, not again!
Pretty good.
Agnes
is great.
How does she stack up in 2025?
She's still great.
She's still
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the occasional damage from her at the expense of taking sanity or taking horror is like not back in the early days of the game that felt so strong, and now there's just I don't know. Now that you have 500 options for your deck to deal damage, it doesn't feel as crazy good.
There's still a lot of aloof enemies that are annoying to deal with, and she's a great way to deal with aloof.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like there's still always like like sort of weird HP counts on enemies where like doing 1 damage is really helpful. Also, she just got a boost because she can take Contemplative and put that in her all of her spell investigates.
So that's an auto include for Agnes?
Yeah.
If you say so. She can't take deduction, so yeah, that's
Exactly.
true. Yeah.
Huge boost there.
It's pretty good. And her second, so this is like my mainstay because my primary class was Mystic, and then secondary was Survivor. So I kind of flip flop them nowadays.
Ooh,
I tend to lean a little bit more heavy on Survivor these days.
Wow, I have been loyal to Guardian for 9 years. You're a flip flopper.
Yeah,
Shame.
it's unfortunate. If there was more Doom play in Mystic, I'd be still part of it.
But she's horror play. She's you don't even want Doom for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if Contemplative drags her up, then she must be worse than it. Right? That logic follows?
I think I would put her like 3 maybe?
Whoa!
She's so good.
She was really good. I think she is...
Is she really? I can't remember the last time I saw anyone play Agnes.
Because she's been out a million years.
I know. That was going to be the end of the sentence. Was not because she's bad, but it does leave me wondering how she stacks up.
I think you played Parallel Agnes, which was very fun.
Yes,
to watch.
Parallel Agnes is very cool.
But this is not Parallel Agnes. This is regular Agnes.
Parallels aren't canon.
True, but 5 willpower, like a 5 in any stat, is very strong.
Yeah.
She's
gotten she's gotten a fair amount of support since she came out. Like Granny Orn, for example, is a will boost that I've played in her. That's pretty good. There's a Survivor horror healing. Grimm's Fairy Tales was like a nice boost for her.
Yeah. I will just say on her willpower, like yes, in the core set days, like the 5 willpower was like her standout thing. But like what 8 or 9 out of 11 Mystics or however many there are all have 5 willpower. It's like kind of standard for her class. We now see
like
it
half,
right? I think it's good. Anyway.
We got our first 3 willpower Mystic, right? In Amani.
Yeah, that's
Amani's
right.
great. I love her.
So you argued so hard, so passionately for Contemplative that I can't imagine her being above that.
I kind of like her as a top 5.
Really?
Yeah, I do too. I think she's between Cat Mask and Contemplative for me.
So number 6?
No.
Oh, I guess she would be 6 then.
Yeah. Above Cat Mask. Cat Mask.
I don't like her being above Contemplative, but I do like her being above Cat Mask, so I could put her at 5. Is Agnes better than Lucky, though? I don't think anyone can say that with a straight face.
I actually wouldn't say that, but
yeah,
you guys are all fools.
You wouldn't say that?
I would say that.
Oh, you would say
I think Agnes is better than Lucky.
Huh. Is Agnes better than Lucky? It's a very weird question. One's an investigator, one's a playable card that investigator can't take.
Yeah, but it's the only way to get this done.
Would you rather play an Agnes deck that didn't have Lucky or a Lucky deck that didn't have Agnes?
A Lucky deck that didn't have Agnes.
Yeah, see?
Well, that's clearly incorrect.
But I would probably rather play an Agnes deck that didn't have Cat Mask than vice versa. So she seems like number 5.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'm down.
Agnes, what's Agnes' last name again?
Baker.
Of course, Baker.
Because she's a baker.
Okay. Congratulations to Agnes, the 5th best card in Arkham.
Right.
And Steven, I think you've got our final card of the video?
Ooh, you were talking about basic skill cards.
Yeah?
This is Manual Dexterity, the original 2 agility neutral skill card. It is innate, so you can recur it with True Survivor. Max 1 committed per skill test, and if this is successful, draw a card. And the flavor text is too easy.
It's too good. Oh, man. This actually... It's so weird over time. I think that in the core set days, this was the worst of the neutral skills because agility was the worst stat. Like, period. There was agility was like the dump stat for everyone.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true.
It was like kind of a nice include because even though agility was the worst stat, it was one that occasionally had spikes of importance, right?
Yeah.
Which skill cards are good for addressing. But I think it was the worst of those. I don't know if that's the case anymore. Like, I think that agility has...
I think now it's like...
feels like it's on the same level with the other stats as far as sort of how much the game prioritizes it. And it
And I think you
can
said
do anything now.
Yeah,
Right?
and I think you said it well, where it's like skill cards are meant to address momentary need because they don't require any cost, they don't require any setup, and I find that agility is the one that you need at a moment more than any of the other stats besides willpower.
Right.
I still personally play Perception and Overpower a lot more, mostly because they're practiced, and practice makes perfect. It's great. And even though I like True Survivor, I don't think this is actually like a card that's good enough to like use your 3 XP card on.
I think that as far as like, am I ever putting in these decks now? Putting these neutral, like manual dexterity and that whole set of cards
really
in decks now. I think I do occasionally as one-ofs, and it's usually now it's like for defensive stat reasons. Yeah. So it's manual dexterity and guts. Because I want to survive treacheries and get the free card draw in the process. Like the fact that this does not cost a card as long as you pass, that's a big leg up over a lot of skill cards.
Yeah, but how often are you like sometimes you're just like throwing the 2 in to like maybe fail by less to a grasping hands or whatever the hell that thing is called.
I have to say I don't think I've ever thrown like one of these cards into a treachery like that.
What?
Yeah,
that's like rare. Not how I play.
Really?
It. Not even slightly. Like
I feel like usually
I always take it for my best stat. Like,
yeah.
I use them proactively.
Huh.
Because,
so I'm starting to see why you're complaining that you always pass by too much. Maybe your approach that it then leads to you being dissatisfied with how it turns out should be reevaluated.
But I think, like, if you're taking this in a 3 agility investigator in hopes to passing against a treachery, you're probably testing it against about a 3, test, and then you're like, I'm going to throw these 2 icons in and hope I don't draw worse than -2.
Or combine it with another card also.
I just failed those tests. Like,
you just
treacheries are for failing.
Yeah.
The treacheries are for failing. You heard it here first on Optimal Play.
Or you know what's a better card than this one? You handle this one. Like, just make someone else.
Well, okay. I mean, that's not on the list yet, but I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty good though. Like, I'd put it at least above or directly below emergency cash. Right? Like, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing top 5 here. Like, it can be below Agnes, and below Cat Mask, I guess. Even though, despite the cat, I would put it above Contemplative. But that's
you're
just
alone
me.
there, though. I think this is. I could see this being above emergency cash.
Is it above Sledgehammer? Would be the next question.
I know, that's why I was like, I didn't want to answer that question. I was going to say I'm going to put it below Sledgehammer, and then I didn't feel confident about that.
I'm fine with it between Sledgehammer and Emergency Cash.
All right, I think that's where
Okay, so it's our new number 10. All right. Manual.
You're never getting this table back. It's going to be like this forever.
Yeah, I don't have for our gameplay videos, I have an overhead camera. I keep wanting to switch to it, but it's literally not above us right now. But yes, there's a growing array of cards on this table ordered like this list. It's not sustainable, but for now, it was kind of nice. All right, that's it. That's our top 20. We've done it.
So, best card, Promise of Power. Worst card, Song of the Dead.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then a lot of cards in between.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how average. I think I'm surprised both for Sledgehammer and for Transmogrify how average they are. Like, they're both in kind of the middle quartile of the deck.
Why is that surprising to you?
I don't know. I probably thought they'd both be lower, but they're both cool, which is as valid a reason as any to rank them high.
30 pounds of Steel Vengeance. Come on.
20, I think.
Oh yeah,
we haven't got
to 30 yet.
Isn't it just 25?
No, I think it's
I don't
30.
think there's a 30-pound hammer. Let us know in the comments if there's a 30-pound Sledgehammer. And also, while you're down there, you can click the link down there to see the list for yourself, and then let us know in the comments how much lower Contemplative should have been.
Or higher.
Yeah, or higher.
That one stings. I'm mad about that.
Well, play it in your next George Barnaby, and you'll not be.
Okay, first of all, I'm not playing George Barnaby again, but I'll play it sometime.
Clearly, it was an invalid playthrough if you didn't.
Yeah, if you don't Contemplative in your George, you just need to try again. You didn't do it right.
George Barnaby perfectly captures the paperwork of being a lawyer.
Yeah, and lawyers are supposed to be contemplative.
Yeah.
Not the lawyers I've met, but anyway, that's it for episode 2 of the Power Curve, ranking every card in Arkham Horror the Card game. Make sure like and subscribe; we'd appreciate it, and we'll be back for 21 through 30 before you know it. I haven't decided whether I'm setting.
They
a
won't
frequency
necessarily
release.
be 21 through 30. They could be like 4,
Valid,
7,
yeah.
11.
The 21st through 30th cards.
Evaluated.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. That was an important distinction. Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe they'll all go at the bottom. Find out next time.
Are there 10 cards worse than Song of the Dead?
That's actually a pretty big ask.
Until then, be optimal.